Realization is the phase in a lot of people's breakup healing journey where the reality checks really start to take place. A lot of people will have had some distance or some time away from our ex that allows us to think objectively about the person, the relationship, and the breakup. It is really hard to objectively reflect when we have a lot of contact with someone, especially in the aftermath of a breakup. And when we can step away from the person and stop feeling all of the high and low chemicals that we get when we interact with them, we start to think objectively for maybe the first time. And we come to see the relationship for what it was. And that is that it has run its course because it wasn't working anymore. As good as it may have once been, as wonderful as it might have been when you started out, it has now come to an end. It isn't wonderful anymore, right? Some of the thoughts that some of us think during this phase include, you know what? They were kind of shit to me. I didn't see that before, but wow, I can't believe I put up with all of that. You might think, I don't know why I didn't end things sooner. That's a tricky one. You might think, I ignored so many red flags. Wow. You might think to yourself, we actually weren't that good for each other. It may have felt really good and it might have started out, like I said, wonderfully, but at the end of the day, we really weren't that compatible. And you might also think to yourself, I'm glad it ended. And that can be hard to believe. If you push play today, you might find it hard to believe that you can actually be glad for your breakup, but you can. I know that all of these thoughts can be super confronting, and that is why a lot of people stay stuck in like the denial phases of their breakup, because it's hard to admit things are over. It's hard to accept that things ended for a reason. And that comes with a whole new type of pain than you may have experienced thus far. But if you can buckle up and intentionally process the breakup and navigate this phase and this new type of pain, you can give yourself the closure that you need to go to the next phase of the breakup, and that is release. You totally got this.